One, two. Welcome back, drumheads, to your pipe band palace of tomfoolery. Here we are. We've got Lairdy on the show and Jace with you. Good morning.
It's a good morning. I'm on the good shift.
Yep.
That's only because of the guest that we're interviewing, who comes to
Exactly.
this side of the pond.
Big pond, big fish. Our guest here today, you will know, and you probably own one of his products. It is the coveted creator of the Rogue Pad.
Dun dun dun.
Look at that. If you've not got one, I recommend you either go and try one and just experience the joy it gives you. But
Yeah,
otherwise, we're going to hear from the man himself.
Mr. Russell Esler.
Welcome to the Drumscore, Russell Esler. It's good to have you,
Thank
mate.
you very much. Yeah, thank you very much. I'm excited to be here.
Right, superb.
You're just a sort of an enigma to me, right? All these guys over in Scotland, I just have no idea who you are. I don't even know if you're Scottish, but I know you very well from your pad, which is absolutely just hands down to me the answer to pads everywhere.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm really proud of it.
Yeah, I've actually rebranded it the iPad.
All right.
Obviously, because there's
Anyway,
and then there's
before he starts
iPads.
sending me letters. Hey! So, we like it. Listen, we got it. We got them as a gift. We've got to declare this. So, actually, we've got a program researcher on this show.
Okay.
I've called him that now. You might know him. His name's Wally Laird, right?
I know Wally really well.
Right, and see if Wally Laird doesn't know somebody or something more like that. It's not worth interviewing.
All right.
So the first thing I'll be like, I'll phone Wally and I'll say, "Do you know this? What do you know about this guy?" And he'll be like, "Oh, that guy."
Is he cleared?
And he gives me the rundown, like all the back brief and all that. And then I'm like, "Right, good, right, there we go." So he gave us them, and I tell you what, I really do like playing on it. It's really enjoyable to play on.
Oh, good.
It holds you to account, doesn't it? Like, especially in the pipe band drum world where buzzers mean so much. It's like,
yeah,
you just mess around. This is like, it's about accuracy here. But
yeah, definitely. There's times when I'm playing where I actually regret making it because it's quite humbling.
Yeah. I had no idea I was doing that. Like,
straight for the kill, right? So how did it happen? Fall to bed one day, bump the head. Do you know what? Oh, music playing on. I'm going to make a pad like this. How did that? Oh, what was the process of that?
So basically, it was through lockdown. And I had just started a teaching job, which I'm currently in at Hutchison's Grammar School. And when I started there, I was only teaching 3 kids a week. So I was only working an hour and a half a week online. Right. And like a lot of people, when lockdown hit, I was going stuck crazy in the house. So I just decided, I thought, you know what, I'm gonna do something productive, just for me.
I'm just gonna make the best pad in the world.
Right? Yeah. Well, hopefully. But yeah. So I just went online. The funny thing is, I had designed a drum pad back when I was in school, when I was doing craft and design, and I had to do a standard grade project to then get my grades later on that year. And my teacher at the time, he entered my project into the Craft and Design Project of the Year in Scotland. Right. And it was basically a drum pad on a stand. And unfortunately, I wanted to make it out of metal, but I made it out of wood. And it was the same as what the Remo pads were, essentially. The Remo pads came out after, and you could adjust the height, adjust the angle, and things like that. So I've always had a bit of an interest in design, and yeah, when lockdown hit, I just thought, nothing to lose. It gives me something to do, and I own every other pad that's available. So why not try and make my own?
You're a pad connoisseur as well, eh?
Yeah. I can't tell you how many drum pads I have. But I just went online. I bought all sorts of materials and just started messing around, putting bits together, see what worked, see what didn't. And luckily, lockdown ended because I reached the point where I didn't know what I was listening for anymore. What was good, what was bad, because it was only me. I had no idea. So I then, once bands started back up again, I gave out to a couple of people to get some feedback, and it was all quite positive.
Yeah. I mean, what I would say is it's interesting, and we've spoken about pads in this show probably more than any other subject, right?
Right.
So we should be just called the Drum Pad Show.
It's all we've
but
got.
The bottom line is, right, I've got this kind of thing where, see, if you go on a road trip, right, you can't just take one, listen to how old I am, you can't take one CD with you, right?
Yeah.
You can't take like one, like you can't just take one sort of vibe of music. You've got to take like a full catalogue of music with you, right? And you kind of chip and chop and listen to something else and change it. I think drum pads are kind of similar. I think that by and large, most drummers that are kind of into their drumming are going to buy more than one pad. And they serve different purposes at different times. So what? I'll be negative here, right? I know that I'm known for my negativity, by the way, but no, but one of my things is it's a blessing and a curse. Is the volume you get off it. Now, I've been known not to be a kind of deft drummer, right? In fact, some people actually have slagged me off saying that I'm playing in a certain point in time during the year, normally in July, and it comes after the 11th. But the thing I get from it is the clarity, the volume. I enjoy hearing it, right? I enjoy hearing myself playing it. But then other folk, if it's in the right environment, so obviously it's all right in Drumhallar, but it's not all right when my wife's trying to watch telly and I'm like, here, listen to this I've just done. She'd be like, no.
Do you not think that's
playing? Do you know what I mean? So I think that's one of the things that people take into consideration is the volume you get off it.
I have to say, just before this show, I was having a good pad session. I used every pad that I have in my arsenal. I just cycled through them and tried to get the different sounds and different, just playing the same thing over and over again.
And
But what I was going to say is, so to that end, that's about the thing that I would say would be worth talking about. If somebody says, I'm going to buy this pad, I'd be like, right, okay, that's one consideration. It's going to maybe negate or navigate where you play it because of the volume. So it's definitely everybody's going to hear you, which is a good thing and a bad thing. That's one thing I'd say about it.
Yeah,
when I take it down the park, absolutely, I'm smashing it.
Well, that's kind of when I was coming up with it. That was kind of what I was looking for, because some of the other pads that were out there, again, have great quality, really good pads and stuff like that. But I felt like when you're in a drum corps environment, sometimes some of the detail can be missed because of the pitch of I think it's the pitch. The pitch of the pads, they're not as bright. So when I put the carbon fiber on top, it just brought the volume up another level. But that was purely to increase the brightness of the sound.
Right. So that is carbon fiber.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
So here's the other question for you, Russell. Right? Text it, folk, and I was like, I've got Russell Esler coming on the show. Give me a question that you want to ask him, right? And this is a sternly obvious one as well. Cost. Why is it one of the most expensive pads?
Because there's carbon fiber involved.
Because it's carbon fiber.
Yeah.
Quality materials,
Is that meaning that? Because I'm asking this for like I've got to put this forward as like a Billy Basic for people to understand. So, see, when you're buying the carbon fiber, not do you have to? Is that here, get done here in Scotland, or does that come in for anywhere else? Is it part of the negation? Part of the navigation of bringing parts together and then assembling it? How what I mean? I mean, it's how does it work?
Yeah, so the pads are made. All the materials are made in the UK.
Right. Okay.
Basically, what happens is, like the bass, for example, I get that made in Bishop Briggs.
Right. Okay.
The carbon fibre, I get that sent up from Stoke, and I
Right.
get it sent in big sheets, and then it's me that goes around everything and cuts them all
That's
out
it.
and sands it all down, and same with the foam, uh, and then it's me that assembles and puts them all together, and then I sound test them all before they go out the door.
Wow, that
How
makes me
is
even
that?
happier just to
I
be
must
holding
be.
this now.
I mean, that
Yeah.
must be it's quite a time consuming process then, Russell.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. I often
Do you know
get
what I mean?
asked how long it takes to make one pad, but I've never actually sat and timed it because the likes of the carbon fiber or the foam or even the magnetic sheet that holds the foam to the base of the pad. Because it comes in big sheets, I just cut out everything and then that one material's finished with, and then I'll go on to the next thing. Even the rims.
Yeah.
Trying to put the rogue sticker in the same position every time.
Really?
Yeah, it's me that does all of that.
But
So
there's an advantage to that because then you're actually checking off the end product
the
as you're doing it.
QC. Yeah.
If you
Yes.
know what I mean, so it's quality testing at the same time. Aye, good for play.
So
Um,
Russell, is this your full-time job? Like,
No, no. I'm a drumming teacher. That's my
you know,
full
Lush,
time job. This is what I do just on the side.
wow.
mate, it's a phenomenal pad.
Yeah.
Congratulations on it. Honestly,
Oh,
I really like
thank
it.
you.
I'll tell you one thing, right? So here's another thing. So Flam 5 came out with their pad.
Hmm.
Somebody promised me that, by the way. Somebody says they were going to give me one, right? And
Oh
I'll tell
no.
you one thing, right? Oh, no, no, no. This guy says, I've got you, right? He's telling me he's had it for about, it must be about 3 months now. He keeps coming up on social media going, I'm going to give you this pad, threatening me. I'll give you a shot of this pad. I'm like, just hold it. I've had a shot of it, right? And
Right.
so my thing about the Flam 5 pad is, I think it's a nice pad to play on, right?
Hmm.
And I can see why they fly out the door. But I see, so I know we've started the veterans band up and we're
Hmm.
talking about a core pad. We want to use your pad as the core pad because we think
Okay.
that that's going to be more beneficial to be doing as like a core practice and then bang onto the drums. So for individuals to be practicing at home, pad choice is their choice. But actually, as a core, we want to do like a core thing on that pad. That's what we've decided to go with on that pad, and then go into the drums. I think it'll probably be easier for the hands as well. I think for the dynamic of going from playing on the pad, you're all on the table and that, right, let's get the drums out. And I think, just my personal penchant, I think that basically after playing on that, I think it's an easier switch to going onto the drum.
Yeah.
And
Onto the drum. Yeah,
yeah,
I've heard that a few times as well, and I think I can't put my finger on it exactly, but I think it's because the carbon fiber playing surface,
Mm.
because it's a weave like Kevlar. I
yeah.
think
Yeah.
that's what makes the transition slightly easier to move on to the drum.
Where do you see this going, Russell? What do you think? Like, so you've done this. This is mega, and I suppose you could say that's enough. But are you thinking of other things that you're maybe thinking? Do you know what? Maybe I should look at that, or maybe I should look at this. Is there
Yeah, yeah. So I'm going to have a stall at the Worlds this year for the first time.
Yes.
Right? Nice, nice.
Yeah, yeah. So I'll have pads there available.
Did you
There's a
sell? Wait a minute.
stand.
Did you sell your house to get the stall at the Worlds? Did you have to sell your house and all its contents? And
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm just in my neighbours right now.
I was going to say because it's no cheap to get a stall, you know. It's dear.
No, no, it's not cheap, especially
It's
just for one day.
we'll,
it's a big deal. It's a
we'll be
big
outside
deal.
in the van.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. If I could get away with that, I
You'll be
would.
looking through the fence like that. Don't look like that. What's happening?
Yeah. Yeah, but no, basically, yeah, I'll have a stall at the Worlds with the pads, the pad bags as well, and
I saw that.
and
Yeah, I
I've
saw that.
and I've got a pad stand too. And then after that, yeah, there's another few things that I'm working on. There's another pad that I'm
Right,
working on at the
okay.
moment,
Right.
and it's funny. It's basically what you were referring to earlier. it's going to be more of a home-based pad, so the volume will be down.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
So I've got a couple of prototypes at the moment, but I'm just not fully convinced on them yet. So if until I'm happy with it, then it's not coming out.
I've got a question for you. Reference that idea, right? So, so from a perspective of selling units of practice pads, right? Because we know this because we're a show that seems to just be kind of so niche. It's that niche that it's nearly invisible, right? So what I mean is from obviously pipe band drumming, it's padtastic, and I've looked and I've been watching kit drummers warm up in drum pads and all that as well. And it seems to be that kit drummers seem to go for like big pads, you know, like they seem to like really large pads that I would say are maybe double the size or double the size. But obviously they're not getting different tones with it. Really, they're just getting the same sound. But I'm thinking, you see your pad or the pads that you're thinking of making. Do you think do you know what I mean? Do you think you could comb the wider kind of interest, like kit drummers? I mean, I would imagine like your fife and drum drummers, you know what I mean? They would still buy your pad kind of thing. There's no reason why that. I just don't understand why the kit drummers have got a penchant for a big pad. I don't know. Am I talking rubbish? Somebody help me here.
No. Do you know? I never looked at it like that, but I think that's quite interesting. No, my take was always going to be to have it. The aim for the next pad is basically to be like the baby brother of the Rogue, if you like.
Yeah.
So it was just going to be probably the same size. But the reason with the kit players, I'm wondering if that's because with our drumming, we're always taught from early on, you always have to hit in the middle to get the sweet spot.
Center of mass,
Yeah. And I'm wondering if drum kit is maybe just a bit more relaxed. Because I've never really played the drum kit, so
I mean, in saying this,
comment.
That's what I was saying sort of at the start. Like, it's a very uniquely pipe band pad because of our attention to the buzzers and the rolls and getting those bits of expression out. This is the pad to do it. You know, those like if you get your Vic Firth pad, it's a slab of rubber. Those details you start to miss it. I mean, you were saying before about playing with the core of pads. I mean, is this standard practice to everyone should have the same pad in a core?
I think so.
Yeah.
Personally, I think it's best. Because everyone's creating the same sound, so I've always found it easier to identify if there's a roughness happening or if someone's not playing the correct thing. Whereas if you're on different surfaces, some of that can be hidden.
You can hide as well.
I think it comes down to cost for the band. I think at the end of the day, right, after you've paid out all your things, your drones, because listen, honestly, see pipers, right? See, they guys, honestly, you could spend about £100,000, right? And they'll buy drone reads. And you know what you say? Listen, we've just got another £100,000 for the band. Like, can we get me a drone reads? You're like, what are you stemming them, man? So ultimately, it ends up where I think that the drum core seems to be the poorer brother of the pipe core when it comes to expenditure. So, like, for instance, I know for our band, I want to get all your pads, stands for the core, showing there's a uniformic sound we're practicing. But I know that that's not the same for pipe bands that maybe are going to be, you know what I mean, hard pressed to afford the bus to take them to the next competition. So it's all priorities and what they can spend money on. And at the end of the day, they're like, listen, very good, but you know what? They just get a pad, buy their own pad, they've come with a pad. So we're not spending that money. So I understand that difference, do you know what I mean? But Aye, definitely. We all get the one pad.
I think we've spoken enough about the pad here. I think, Russell, we should kind of get to know you a bit more as an actual player, because I mean, I just thought you were some guy who's just come up with the solution and now you're on to the next thing. But you're actually a drum teacher and a player. So
Yes.
what's the first band that you played with? What got you on the map here?
So the first band I played with was Hottenley Spring Pipe Band, based in the northeast of England.
Hey, do
Because
you know a guy called Geordie Ross?
who,
Do you know the
sorry?
guy called Geordie Ross, big piper guy? I think he was Hottenley Spring. Doesn't matter, sorry. Just when you said that.
The name rings a bell, but
Ah,
yeah,
lovely big guy, by the way. If he's listening, lovely big guy, gentleman guy.
right,
Anyway.
yeah, yeah. So, but yeah, I know I don't sound it, but that's actually where I'm from. Is down that way,
Oh, all right, okay.
from Bishop Auckland in County Durham. And then my family moved up to Dunoon, and I joined the Dunoon Grammar School pipe band.
Yeah.
I was there for a couple of years, then went on to the local band Dunoon Argyll. And after that, I went to Johnston for 2 seasons, I think. And during that time, I had met Jim Kilpatrick, and I was going up to shots twice a week and learning from him and the rest of the shots guys. But the issue with that for me was because I lived in Dunoon and having to travel up there twice a week, getting the ferry, and then by the time practice finished, we'd have to drive round by road. I wasn't getting home till like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I was still at school at the time.
Oh, that's dedication.
So it just wasn't feasible. But then I moved up to Glasgow and I joined Scottish Power under Barry Wilson.
Yeah.
And then later on Jake Jorgensen, and I was there for 12 years, 12, 13 years, something like that. And then now I play in Inveraray District.
Hey.
There's a guy with a horrible moustache in that drum corps. But a wee guy, he's got like kind of black hair. Do you know him? Do you know that guy?
Yeah, that's horrible. You're right.
Yes, he's a horrible individual, isn't he? He keeps phoning me up and annoying me. You know, I keep placating him. Just go, aye, right, whatever, Cam. You know what I mean? Bye, bye. He's like,
name him?
He's like, he goes, we want to be on the show. I was like, well, do something good. I might have you on. Go back and get Pater. He's a good guy, actually. He's all right. He's not bad.
Yeah.
He's not bad.
He's a good lad.
So, Russell, did you just join Inveraray, or were you involved in the championship run there?
I joined in my first season with them was 2023, but I joined late, so I only played MSR that year, or MSRs. But I was there last year as well.
Nice one.
Yeah,
how does it feel? Tell us what it feels like winning. The guys that won.
To be honest, if I'm being totally honest, it still doesn't feel like we did or like I won it. I think because I've been chasing it for so long.
Really?
Yeah. I was dealing with some real imposter syndrome.
So that was the first. That's the first sort of goal to your name.
That for the world. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. I won a couple of majors with the Power, and I'd won majors in the grade 2 and grade 3 and stuff like that. Yeah. But yeah, for the big one, that was my first time.
See the imposter syndrome thing? That's real.
Yeah,
I think that's a real thing, baby. I think
real.
I doubt myself every day. I sometimes forget I can drive. Well, I don't think you can drive, Lady, but I genuinely think that's a real thing. I second guess myself all the time. It's horrible.
Oh, totally. Like people were coming up and saying, "Well done, world champion," and stuff like that.
And you're like, "That's not me."
I'm turning around and saying, "I'm just an idiot." Like, that's not me.
Don't ask me. Do you think you shake that if you do it again? If you like, if you maintain it, that's when it's kind of like, right, we're here to stay. Like that's.
I'm not sure.
Just go, it's too much for me. Nah, that's not.
I was going to say
being a winner, that's not for me.
The imposter thing's got to go for the point of view that if you're in a core that's that big and that tight, you've got to have something about you. You've got to have your shreddies about you, because there's no way he's putting you on if you're no up to it.
No, definitely not. Definitely
do you know what I mean?
Not. Yeah,
you're not going to get a baby sneaking. You're not going to get a baby sneaking about and doing the kind of the band craft You're not going to be able to get a dummy in and all that. Oh, just that wee windmill's a bit tricky there. I'll just leave that out. You know, you're not going to get away with that in that car.
Oh no,
you know
definitely not. He's an absolute perfectionist.
Exactly.
Yeah. So no, I'm just happy. I'm just happy being there until I'm told to go away. Then I'll keep showing up. Yeah.
do you keep thinking, am I getting a game today? Has he looked at me funny? Do you ever get that? He's looking at folk funny. Do you know, he looks at the line.
Is that a constant just run through, eh?
Yeah.
Never say.
Every week, yeah, but that's what I like about it because it keeps you on your toes.
That's too much, man.
yeah. Well, it's the only thing I know. So I can't read and I can't count. So
you start to love it.
How does Stevie show his displeasure? Does he show his displeasure when you're drumming? And if he's only getting it right, does he just give you a look, or is he vocal?
I'm not allowed to say. I'm not allowed to say.
Yes.
You put.
We'll let the people that watch the show. Yeah. We'll let the people that watch the show make up their own mind. Is it the look or is it the vocal? They can choose.
There's bits of both. He's got a good balance, I would say. Yeah.
I was at a practice. Maybe it was when Jason was last year. We went up to Fife Polos, right? And Mick and Neil was a banging guy. He's a gentleman of a guy, right?
Oh yeah,
and, so Mick at the court, and they were out playing outside and all that, and he was starting to lose his Fred a wee bit, right? But he didn't shout abuse or obscenities or anything like that. He's above that, right? He's too calm for that, right? But he started to lose his cool a bit, and he's naming people. Go, come on now, so and so, and I was like, he's starting to lose his grip there. Me man, starting to get angry. You know what I mean? It's all good stuff, man. That's part of the fun of it.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. And as I say, the thing that I really like about it is, based on my experience in previous calls, where I'll be a bit more involved. In Inverary, I just need to show up and make sure that I'm on it. That's all I need to worry about.
Yeah.
Because everything else will be taken care of as long as. So yeah,
that makes your life easier, doesn't it? If you just on it.
A plug and play type mentality.
Yeah, definitely. So it's really nice that way. Just make sure you're on it or don't show up.
Yeah. I should take that.
Do not come here ill prepared. That's fantastic.
I got another wee question for you. Just sort of general. Ask you to cast your mind back. I'm thinking your early scores. What is the first score that you ever encountered and learnt? You got off and you thought, "This is it. I know I'm where I want to be now." I'll say that I made it.
Links of Fourth by Eric Ward.
Ooh.
What a drummer, by the way. What a shout.
Oh, unbelievable. Yeah. So my drum teacher at the time, Bobby Davey, he had got a bunch of music from Eric because he was planning to play under him at Strathclyde Police.
Yeah.
And he gave me a couple of scores along with a little cassette tape.
Yeah.
So it was just a audio recording of Strathclyde Police playing at the time, and every day from school, I basically ran home, and I couldn't read music either at the time.
Yeah.
And I just kind of figured out the dots roughly, and then after that, I thought I was the best ever.
I can get that. I love his 100%. Stuff, by the way.
Do you think
you love Eric's stuff, man? Brilliant.
Do you think you could recall it and play it, like these days? Has it left your head or is it still in your hands or what?
I don't think it was ever in my hand, but it's still in my head.
See, that's a weird one, by the way. I do a lot of slash and burn. I think it's maybe the way that I remember things, or I fail to remember things. So like somebody said something to me not that long ago, right? It was a score that somebody goes, he played that about 2 years ago. And I'm like, you have no chance that I will pull that out my head for 2 years ago because I can't even remember what I had for my breakfast this morning.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So, and I know that some people can. I know that I've noticed that if you're a really good drummer, that it's almost like an encyclopedic memory of scores.
It's in there somewhere,
So,
like
I don't know, man. I think it's a mark of. I think really strong, good drummers tend to be able to go, oh, aye, that one, and they go, and they can, all right, by and large, get through roughly what it is. Do you know what I mean? I know it's been a while ago.
Yeah, definitely. I find that that I can remember drum scores. It'll take me 1 or 2 times to go over, but I can remember drum scores from years ago.
Really?
But then I can't remember where I parked my car. Like,
no, listen, I totally get that.
It's important stuff, man.
I think I would actually say that most decent drummers have probably got that same sort of that. Hence the reason I can't remember them, right? But I'd say that most decent drummers have got that kind of thing where, for whatever reason, once it's in, it's locked in, and it's there to just kind of act. Aye, it's an interesting one. That I wish you maybe do a university theory on that. The qualities of a great drummer, encyclopedic recall of the drum scores I've played in the past. I'll probably get a fail for that as well. That fail.
Yeah,
that's not a real hypothesis.
Scottish, you looking forward to this Saturday? I'm not going, by the way, because we've got a band practice because obviously we're only playing at the Worlds. But you looking forward to it? You guys up for it?
Yeah, can't wait. It's just been a shame the way the season's kind of panned out this year. So for us, it'll be our first major, along with many other bands. But it'll be nice. It'll be nice to get back out. Definitely, I think we're in a good place. Like it feels
itching for it.
Feels good. So I just want to get out and play now.
Nice.
The thing is I mean, the thing about the 12th being in the Edinburgh type thing, I mean, I don't know. I think there's one half of me goes like that, right, a bit suicidal because there's other bands doing other things, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the flip side is I'm thinking, this is my flip side. My flip side is I get that, but surely, so like in a weird sort of way, right? So army pipe bands can only do certain gigs or certain contests because they're available to do them, right? Because they're doing other things, right? And then you've got big pipe bands that say, no, we can't go because it's the 12th. And then I'm thinking, but can you know? Do you know what I mean? I know that they're really kind of tied. Some bands are really tied to the 12th of July event, right? In Northern Ireland. But I can understand why people are saying, but you know what? It's either that or that. You need to choose. It was just I think it was a bit unfortunate they put that in that position, or they put bands in that position where they're saying, you're going to have to choose. And I think that was
would it not happen every year? Like, I mean,
no, that was a one-off. That was a good decision.
Yeah, because they've changed it for next year to the 30th of May, I believe.
Yeah, it had to be, man.
Yeah. I understand they wanted to get a major contest out there, but it was just unfortunate at the time of year because a lot of the time as well, that's normally the pipe band holiday window.
That's right.
During
summer holiday. That's right. Bands are still doing it.
So
strange. It was a strange one, and I understand that it was getting forced by trying to find locations as well. I think that was part of the drama was to get a venue, the venue availability time when they could get the venue. That was the date the venue was available. All that kind of stuff. But it all kind of I think it makes for a weakness, and it's unfortunate people turn up, people don't turn up. The ones that turn up this year have won, but then they've not been competing against their kind of alter ego bands that obviously are chasing them or they're chasing them. So it takes that kind of, it makes it less of a contest. That's what I would say. I'm not saying it makes them any less of a prize. It just means it makes it less of a contest, which they obviously know themselves. So good luck Saturday, Russell. Right?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. And we're going to be at the Worlds, so you better, if you get a chance for your stall, I'll let you come to the veterans tent and you can come in and you might get a wee chat bad with us on the day and try and flog your wares.
Excellent.
I'm hoping that we get some decent sponsorship money and we'll be able to pump you for about 9 pads. That's what I'm hoping for.
Excellent.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, well, I've got them there anyway.
Right, Russell, thanks very much for coming on the show. Taking time out your busy schedule. I know you're a busy man. So thanks very much.
Yep.
That's all.
No, thank you very much, guys.
Lovely meeting you, mate.
Right,
Man
care,
behind the
Russell.
pad.
Yeah, thank you.
Good morning.
Right, take care.